because it helped me so much, and I've got so many things to boast of coming to the UK to study a 2 year master's. And I did not just want to hide this from you, but to also bring it up here to help one or two people who might be at the verge of making a decision of either to study a 1 year master's or to study a 2 year master's. So I'm coming to tell you that it worked for me, and I'm sure that it will work for you if you go for a 2 year master's instead. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing so well. If this is your first time of seeing my face, hello, my name's Charity. On this channel, we talk everything about personal, professional, and career development to help better our lives together. Thank you very much, my returning subscribers, for coming back to listen to us again. And if you're new, thank you very much for clicking the video. Without taking much of your time, let's dive into the discussion of today. So today we'll be talking about why I chose to study a 2 year master's degree in the UK over a 1 year master's, and to suggest to you why you should choose so, the reasons I chose to study a 2 year master's. Cred. For those who don't know me already, I'm a recent postgraduate student from the University of East London, where I studied a 2 year master's degree in MBA, Masters of Business Administration. So I graduated last year, kind of December or September 2021. Yeah. So I'm standing on that experience to tell you the reasons I chose a 2 year master's over a 1 year. First reason I chose a 2 year master's degree over a 1 year master's in the UK is because of work placement. A typical UK master's degree is 12 months. Mine was 2 years, 1 year taught master's and 1 year job placement. So 1 year was where I studied the theoretical aspect of my program and then move ahead to do the second year was work placement, where I was placed in one of the companies here in the UK. The benefit of having work placement attached to your program is that it will help you acquire UK experience. UK market or labor market, it's very much keen about employing students or graduates who have UK experience. For example, as an international student, for you to be measured up with the British citizens to get into a good juicy job here in the UK, you must be required to have UK experience. And this, your degree in the UK is not enough. So having a job placement attached to your master's degree or to your master's program is one of the best, because it will help you learn the skills, get attached or get interned with companies here in the UK, that you would learn how the workforce is and the key skills that employers will be looking for in you. For example, communication skills, teamwork skills, interpersonal communication skills, and the likes. So where would you gather this? You gather this during your job placement. I gathered these skills, experience during my job placement. I was placed in the University of East London as a digital comms assistant within the School of Arts and Digital Industries here at UEL, where I studied. So I learned so much on that role, and that helped me to prepare myself, gain that employability skills, and get ready to go into the workforce when I'm done with my program. If I did not have that, then definitely I may not be chosen over a British citizen who has the papers and who have the experience. So as international students, you stand a better chance of having the experience, having the UK degree, and also having diverse international experience, which you are bringing into the workforce as well. So this will help you to stand out. I hope that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons I chose a 2 year master's over a 1 year. The second reason I chose a 2 year master's over a 1 year master's in the UK is that it's helped me to buy time. It's very important as international students. If you are coming in to study a 12-month master's, within a twinkle of an eye, the time will fly by. And you will be like, what have I really learned? Or even though you are learning something from your master's, but before you open your eyes, the time flies by. So if you just a 2 year master's over 1 year, it helps you to settle in as a student, enjoy all the freebies as a student. It helped me as well. Let me shock you. Going for a 2 year master's in the UK helped me to buy time a lot. As most of you have already known, I used the 2 year master's to acquire two other degrees from two other universities in the UK within that 2 years. Yes, so that's what 2 year masters did for me. Because if I went for a 1 year master's, within 12 months, I'll be packing my load back to my home country. So with the 2 years, it helped me to settle in, and then I was able to acquire additional skills, acquire another degree from the University of London, where I studied postgraduate certificate in learning and teaching in higher education. I also went ahead to study advanced diploma in digital marketing from Inspire London College, all within the span of 2 years. So you can see the benefit of having a 2 year master's. If I was on 1 year, it wouldn't be this realistic. So that's the reason I would suggest to you to choose a 2 year master's if that would be something you want to go for. Yes, I'm aware that the UK government has introduced a 2 year post-study work visa to international students. That's another example, or that's another advantage for you to use that to settle in the UK in terms of to establish your career. But if you have a 2 year master's already and then gain the skills experience gathered from your work placement, so when you are then going for a 2 year post-study work visa, you will not be looking for menial job. Rather, you'll be looking for good skilled job in the UK that will allow you to stay back in the UK. Because right now you've got the UK degree and you also got a UK experience. So in that way, you've got advantaged. You can then compete with the UK citizens. The third reason I chose to study a 2 year master's over a 1 year master's degree is because of the tuition fees. Yes, there's a little bit controversy on this particular reason. School fees for a 2 year master's is slightly more than a 1 year master's. For example, my MBA, which was a 2 year MBA, was £15,700, whereas a 1 year master's, a 1 year MBA was £12,000. So it's just a difference of 5,000. But I was able to gain so much more than the £5,000 I increased to put in to go for a 2 year master's, because I worked during my placement and I got some money and also gained the skills. I also gained the experience, and then it gives me time to also network with people. I know money is not everything. I think the reason I stand a bit of good advantage was because I was a sponsored student. I came in as a scholar. So I was then telling myself, so why going for a 1 year master's of £12,000? Or after all, my school fees is being paid for. So it's good for me to go for a 2 year master's. So if you're going to be a self-sponsored student, I think it's worth the risk of going for a 2 year master's, because you've got so many things to learn from it and to enjoy as international students. The fourth reason why I chose to study a 2 year master's in the UK over a 1 year master's is that it helps me to stand a chance of having a skilled workers visa. Yes, every international student would want to stay back in the UK to establish their career, at least 90% of it. I had that same thought whilst I was in my home country preparing to come in here. So because I chose a 2 year master's, I have gathered the skills, I have networked, I have gained the experience, and then it helped me to land my dream job in the UK. So I'm not going to tell you where I'm working in the UK. That will be a story for another day. But to be very sincere with you, I have been able to gain a skilled workers visa to work as a digital communications and project manager. If you check that up, what that means in the UK is a juicy role, and it's a highly paid role. And how I got this is because I went for a 2 year master's and I gained all the necessary requirements, all the necessary skills, plus my 2 additional certificates, qualifications I studied. So all these things helps me to then compete with British citizens in terms of our ability to deliver the job. So this really helped me. And that's why I would strongly recommend, I'm not forcing you to go for a 2 year master's. I'm only suggesting for you to go for a 2 year master's instead of a 1 year, because it helped me so much and I've got so many things to boast of coming to the UK to study a 2 year master's. And I did not just want to hide this from you, but to also bring it up here to help one or two people who might be at the verge of making a decision of either to study a 1 year master's or to study a 2 year master's. So I'm coming to tell you that it worked for me, and I'm sure that it will work for you if you go for a 2 year master's instead of a 1 year master's. Great. I hope that really helps you, to take a decision. All right. Let me know how this video has helped you. Share, comments, and like this video. It will help us in the YouTube algorithm. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you and have a lovely one. Goodbye.